Hi friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new, I'm so glad that you stopped by and I hope you'll consider hanging around for a while. My returning friends, hey girl, hey. I am so excited. I have wanted to do this video. It's been like on my list of things to do for a minute, but with the situation, having to stay in the hotel, being out of the house right now, things have been difficult, and I want to preface this video by saying you're going to hear distractions. My two toddlers were supposed to take a nap. While I was trying to get them to take a nap, it didn't happen. They're like kind of just quiet and chilling at the moment listening to Mickey Mouse, but I'm sure that they're going to get up and you're probably going to hear them in the background, so I do apologize. It's either do it like this or don't film at all, and I miss being on here. I truly do. I miss you guys. I've been filming a lot less since I've been in this hotel. But for today's video, I have wanted to show you guys my go-to, kind of like my summer go-to under 10-minute makeup look, and I feel like it's been my go-to for like every day for work, and it's glam enough to feel beautiful and sexy, but it's easy enough to stay under 10 minutes. And I just feel like it's the perfect summertime fast routine. So I want to share it with you guys. Of course, the video itself might be slightly longer than 10 minutes because I'm going to talk about things and products and stuff like that as well. But yeah, let's just get into it. So I want to mention that I already have my skincare done, and then I've already did my primer as well, just because I like to give my primer a few minutes to actually kind of like just set on my skin before I go in with my foundation. But for today's combo, I went in, by the way, I always use more than one primer. I just feel like my face really needs it because not only do I have texture, pores, fine lines that I need to fill before I go in with a foundation, I also have dry skin. So I like to be able to give myself a little bit of glow underneath my makeup, and hopefully in the hopes that some of the glow will peek through the foundation product that I use. So typically I will use two, and they change all the time on a daily basis. I have a lot of favorite primers, but just for today, I went with the e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams, probably just because it's new to my collection, and I'm enjoying it. And then that was to fill in my pores, fine lines, that kind of thing. And then for my glow, I used the Ciate London Dewy Glass Skin Primer, which I've also been loving. What I like about it is that it gives a nice natural looking glow without having like fake iridescent shimmer sparkles, which will a lot of times unfortunately accentuate any texture on your face. So I've been loving that, and I've never used them together until today, but I think it made a really nice combo. I'm liking the way that my skin is looking naturally dewy, and I'm hoping to be able to have some of that once I put my foundation product on. So the next thing that I'm going to do for my routine here is I'm going to pick a foundation. I have several recent favorites. So this is an old favorite for me. I got this, actually, I'm trying to get through it. I've got very little left, but it expires this month. So, I mean, I know I'm not going to like it, you know, it's fine. It literally expires this month, but there's so little of it left that I've really been trying to work through it. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation. I feel like this is highly underrated, and amongst her other foundations and complexion products, I feel like nobody talks about this one, and it's fabulous. If you like a tinted moisturizer that does offer a little bit of more coverage than your typical tinted moisturizer, I would say that this can be like on the lighter side of like a true medium coverage, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Another recent favorite is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundations. These are amazing for slightly maturing skin, for skin that has texture. I feel like it would be good for dry or, you know, combination. It's hard for me to say whether it would be good for oily skin because it's not something that I experience. I'm the opposite, but I would imagine that this would be a good foundation for just about anybody. It's really, really good. It's on the pricier side, but it's amazing. Actually a very recent to my collection is the new Maybelline Go Green edition. It's their tinted oil. This is really, really good. I can't believe that how good it is for like $8.99. Kind of blows me away. I'm really liking this. And then my other favorite is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This is definitely more of like a full glam. I love it. It does feel really light on the skin, but it definitely offers a way higher coverage. And for me, I tend to go for a look like that for like a night going out or a special occasion. So this is definitely like my favorite special occasion foundation at the moment, but I'm not going to go in with that today. It's not a special occasion. I want to keep things light. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and, yeah, I think I'm going to use my NARS today, because why not? So I have two shades. One of them is Gobi and one of them is Fiji. Gobi is the lighter one. Fiji is slightly darker. They both work for my skin, just depending on how much tan I have. And I really, really like doing a pump of both of the colors and mixing them. For whatever reason, the undertone and the color of doing that works really well for me. So I'm literally just putting one pump on the back of my hand. This foundation is very runny, as you can see, so I don't want to get it all over the white bedding of the hotel. But so I just got a pump of both, and I'm going to mix it on the back of my hand here so that the two colors are blended together. And then I'm just going to start tapping it on my face. But you can apply, you know, you can take this little routine and make it your own, of course. You can, you know, apply your foundation or your complexion product just like how you normally would. So I think that that is going to be plenty. I have a lot on the back of my hand still, so I'm just going to kind of wipe that off. Then I'm going to take a dampened beauty blender and just start pressing the foundation into my skin. I think I probably, in retrospect here, should have just done the darker shade because I have some self-tanner on right now, and I'm a little darker than I sometimes am. I've got a little bit more of a golden hue to my skin right now, so I definitely could have got away with just the darker shade today, but that's okay. It'll still blend out perfectly. This foundation feels so light on the skin. Once it's blended in, it truly feels like, you know, it does not feel like you have a full face of complexion product on, and I love that. Another thing that I love is you really can still see the glow underneath it. Like if you've used a glowy primer or if you've used, you know, some glowy skincare underneath. This isn't a product that's going to go on top of it and completely cancel it and mattify everything out. Now, if you are an oily skin mama, you may be looking for that mattification, but for me, I am not. I really, really, really like a good natural looking glow. By the way, you guys, I hate this sponge. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and it's from Yensa Beauty, which I like a lot of their products, but I do not like their sponge. It almost feels like you're punching yourself in the face with like a brick, which I don't like. And you might be asking, well, why in the hell are you using it? I know I would be, because I lost my favorite one in this dang hotel somewhere. One of the kids must have got it, and I need to get to my house to pick up some more makeup sponges that I actually like, or I need to find my one that I love here. But at the moment, I don't know where it is, and this is what I'm working with. So that is blended in. Now you can still see the blemish that I popped earlier. That is a really red. So I mean, you're going to need something extremely full coverage to take that away. But as far as like where my texture is, where my fine lines are, it looks like real skin, and I love that. Okay, so now I'm getting into like reviewing the products here, and that is not the purpose of this video, so let's just move on. We've got our complexion base down. I'm going to go in with some concealer today too, and I'm going to do my eye concealer after I have done, no, let's do it now. So for today, where are they? I'm actually going to use two concealers. They're both from Clinique. One is the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer, and one of them is the Airbrush Concealer. And I'm not even using that much. I'm just going to dot the line concealer, the line smoothing concealer right there. Then I'm going to take this Airbrush one. This is kind of like a click one, and I'm going to use it more on the inner corner here and also on the outer corner, around the nose a little bit, and just a little right there. I do have a mirror. I was gonna say I don't have a mirror. I'm using the camera as a mirror, but I do have a mirror. Okay. I'm going to take that same dampened beauty blender. Oh, you guys, I totally forgot to put concealer on my blemish. Definitely want to do that. I'm actually going to leave this spot the last to blend out. If it dries a little bit, I think I'll get a little bit better coverage. And I'm just going to start blending that out. I knew that I wasn't going to get too long of silence, so my toddlers are clearly up and about. God, those two concealers together are fabulous. They are definitely both a little bit pricier, but one of them I got from my mom. And then the other one I was able to find at my local Marshall's for like $8. So that's a steal for a Clinique concealer, and they are really, really nice. They offer definitely enough coverage for me and also just a really, really smooth finish on the under eye area. I really, really like that. And I'm gonna dab that in over my blemish. Yeah, like I said, there's like nothing that's gonna cover that completely right now, so it is what it is. Oof, I'm loving the way my complexion looks right now. It looks so glowy and natural. Okay, now here comes the part of the routine that I really am wanting to share with you guys. So next, this is going to be zip, zap, zoom, done, girl. I'm going to take me a cream product, like a cream blush type of product. Some of my recent favorites are this Wander Beauty Double Date. So it comes with a cream blush, kind of like a coral shade. And then it comes with like a lip gloss or a skin gloss underneath. I have been absolutely loving the Keys Soul Care, which I think we might use this one today. And also the Natasha Denona Cupid. It comes with a cream blush and a highlight. Amazing. So I will interchange the cream product that I use for this. You know, like all week long, I'll use a different one. But whichever one I use, this is the routine that I will do. So I'm going to take a brush and pick the product up and add it to my cheeks for blush. I really, really love this Keys Soul Care. I definitely want to see what other shades are in the line with this product. I really, really like it. It's so pretty on the skin. I'm going to do the other side. I'm also going to put it on the bridge of my nose and just a little bit on my chin. I'm not even dipping back into the product, just what's left on the brush. Now, if you're somebody with oilier skin, you might be like, oh, I can't put all these cream products on my face. Definitely feel free to take a blush and just set it down. I don't typically do this. Sometimes I do, but I don't need to do this. But I'm going to do it today just for the sake of the video to show how you can keep the cream products from sliding around your face if you do get oilier. And for that, for the setting, the blush, I just took the new Physicians Formula You Better Believe It blush in Pink Sands, which is stunning, you guys. This blush is absolutely beautiful, very affordable as well. Okay, now I'm gonna take the same cream product that I used for my blush. I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush, just like a blending brush, just like this. I'm going to dip into the cream product that I used for my blush, and I'm going to use it on my eyes as well. I'm going to focus the color on this outer edge. Then when I feel like most of the product is off, I'm going to begin to sweep in towards the inner corner. Just like that. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, just picking up a little bit more of that cream blush. Again, focusing it on the outer corner, kind of just going like that, and then dragging it inwards towards the inner corner again. Such an easy eye look, you guys. I am obsessed. You could literally put some mascara on, some eyeliner on, and leave it here. Or what you can do is, again, very simple. Take any shimmer color that you like. I'm going to use this here. This is from the Viseart Violet Innuendo palette. Now I'm just going to take a shader brush. This will work. I'm just going to pick up some of that color and I'm just going to tap it onto my lid. Normally I would use my finger for a shimmer on the lid, but I want to keep this very, very light and natural. So just pop a little bit of shimmer on the lid. You can use any colors you want. Obviously a lighter shimmer or a tone that might go well with whatever blush you used is probably best, but you can literally use anything. And then I'm going to take my contour palette. This is the Complex Culture, came in a BoxyCharm, absolutely love it. It's a bronzing and highlighting palette. Have been using the crap out of it, as you can see. I'm just going to take like another, just a clean brush, pick up a little bit of that highlight color, just pop the smallest amount under the brow bone here, just for a little highlight. And then if you want to buff it out with your finger a little bit, that's what I like to do. It just makes it look more natural. Same thing on the inner corner here, putting just a little bit of that highlight onto the inner corner. Same thing on the other side. Yeah, using your finger to buff that a little bit just makes it look so much better, so much more natural looking. Again, on the inner corner. And literally, that is the eye look. Eyeliner, mascara, you're good to go. So let's do that. Then, but I just want to show you guys, then I have long nails right now, so I'm going to take a brush for this, but typically I would just probably do it with my fingers. So, sorry, I had someone calling in. I just put them to voicemail. So I'm going to take a little bit of that color, same blush color, and just pop a little bit of color on the lip. And I love doing this lately because I realized how symmetrical it makes everything look when you're using this color on not only your cheeks, but a little on your lip and on your eye as well. I feel like it just makes the look pull together so nicely. Okay. So we're going to do liner and mascara really quick. For liner, I'm just going to go in with this Ico Black Magic. This is in Cocoa Dreams. It's like a dark brown. It really looks black on the eye, but I really like this liner. I find it very easy to work with. It's also affordable. And I like that it's not like absolutely jet black because I just feel like it just makes things look a little softer. And I'm only taking it just kind of on the outer edge here. You could definitely do your liner however you do your liner, girl. But I'm just going to take it on the outer edge and create a wing here. Just like that. I'm gonna bring it in just a little bit more. Just like that. Okay, see what I mean? It doesn't look brown. It looks black on the eye. Okay, so we'll do the same thing on this side. God, this is so strange because this liner normally does not come out quite as, it's coming out really watery. It makes me wonder, like if my daughter got into this and did something to the tip of it. Just want to make sure it's even. Making them match is such a pain. I feel like this side is thicker, but that's okay. It's not really noticeable. It's just in my head where we get into like perfection and trying to perfect every little detail that nobody else is going to notice. Do you guys do that? Okay, it's time for mascara. My absolute favorite right now is the Bite Beauty Upswing. This has been my favorite for a long time now. I have found a lot of mascaras this past year that I did really like, but I keep going back to this one. It's just everything that you need in a mascara. It's lengthening, it's defining, it's volumizing. It is a little bit of a drier formula, so it doesn't make a mess. And because I've been so into lash serums this past year, my lashes are a lot longer and I need a little bit of a drier formula so that I'm not like making a mess with my lashes. And I still have to be careful because the tips of my lashes will give me like a black band right there if I don't let them dry before like opening my eyes all the way. But do you guys see that? Do you see how good that mascara is? This is literally the one that I always go back to. It's crazy how much that lifts your eye. Look at the difference in my eyes right now. How the mascara just lifted it. Isn't that wild? What makeup can do. I've got I need to replace mine. Mine is getting old. It's at least 5 or 6, probably going on 6 months old, which isn't like awfully old or anything, but it is, I can tell that the texture is beginning to change a little bit, but it's still amazing. Oh, I just got it on my eyelid. Oh, I hate when I do that. I gotta get it off. All right. Dang it. I'm just gonna take, let me see, where is the brush that I used for? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the brush I used for the lid shadow and just kind of dip back into that. And just go right over it. Works like a charm. Dang, guys, I don't know about this liner. It came out way actually thicker than I normally do and thicker than I intended. I mean, I guess it's okay. But yeah, so that is literally pretty much the look. I do want to add in a soft contour. I'm gonna go ahead and use, actually, I have been using the crap out of this palette. It is amazing, but I think today I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Putty Primer in Tan Lines. This is new to my collection, and I have been hearing about it forever, obviously, just like everyone else. But I finally tried it, and it is really nice, especially for a really pretty, just kind of natural, bronzy moment. Love it. It's also very smooth on the complexion, and it's also a really nice tone for me. It's not overly orange or red, which can be an issue for me when it comes to bronzers. Like that orangey color does not suit me well. It looks so fake and makeup-y, and it just is, it's not flattering. So I really, really appreciate this tone. It can be kind of hard to find tones for my skin when it comes to bronzers. And I don't know why that is, but it definitely is a thing. And then if you want, you can absolutely top the little bit of color from the cream product that you use on your lips. Just add a little bit of gloss. Of course, it's not necessary. I'm just being extra. And that's it, guys. That is my out the door, go-to 10-minute makeup look. Let me know what you thought down below. Let me know what your recent favorites are. I am curious. I'm in the market. Well, I'm always in the market for a new holy grail. Let me know what your recent go-to products are down below. Let me know what you thought about the look. Let me know if you're going to try and redo it. And I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.